A nonprofit known as the Gatehouse has rehab centers in Lancaster, Mountville, and Lititz, but now they're hoping to open a new facility in Akron. We now turn to News 11's John Buffone, who joins us live in the studio with more. John?
Sam, the Gatehouse is a second-level rehabilitation facility that aims to reintegrate recovering addicts back into the community. With their application filed to open a new center in Akron, they want residents to learn more about who they are and what they do to answer any questions or concerns of what the Gatehouse would mean to Akron.
My life's never been the same, and a lot of that credit is given to this house right here behind me.
Meet Andrew MOUSETIS. He's the administrative manager at the Gatehouse in Lititz, and he also used to be a client in 2012 when he began overcoming a drug and alcohol addiction. He credits the Gatehouse's ability to integrate its clients back into society as well as the community itself.
Getting the rec pass and walking down the street to go to the Lititz Rec Center and work out. I remember walking through Lititz Springs Park and just that feeling of the community atmosphere. Everybody in the community was very nice. They extended their hand. They knew we were from the Gatehouse, but they loved and cared for us anyway.
Counselor Assistant Timothy GAGEBY is also a former client and said community involvement played a huge role in his recovery.
An individual doesn't just go into treatment, read a few books, learn a few lessons, and then come out as a contributing member of society. They need to be able to connect to the community in a profound way.
The Gatehouse is currently applying to open a new facility on Tobacco Road in Akron, which caused public concern at last week's Borough Council meeting. Executive Director JODIE Holland wants to assure residents the screening process at Gatehouse has prevented safety issues in the past.
We've been in Lititz for decades. We've never had an issue from a criminal or police standpoint. We have a letter from the Lititz Borough, from the Lititz Police Department to state that, you know, our guys walk to the gym, they walk past the school, and it's just not, they're here to learn how to live. They're not here to cause trouble, and if they do, they're gone.
Holland, who is also in long-term recovery from a heroin addiction, says Gatehouse is trying to create more solutions to an ever-growing problem.
I'm a taxpayer, I vote, I got a mortgage, you know, my kids go to the same public schools, and that happened because of programs like the Gatehouse. So I think a lot of times there's this stigma about what a drug addict looks like, and when someone sees me or our guys walking into a grocery store, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to be able to tell what my past was, because we learn how to become productive members of society again.
Now, Holland also noted that during Gatehouse's screening process, no applicants with a past of sexual or violent crimes are admitted. Gatehouse is hoping to open their new facility at the site of the Boxwood Bed and Breakfast. Reporting live in studio, John Buffone, News 11.